Welcome to the HEMS tool Advanced demo. The purpose of this demonstration is to show some of the harder to understand features of the tool that require a little bit of explanation, such as loading custom shapefiles, the new depiction of TAFs in the display, and saving remote views. You can see that I've done a little work setting up for this demonstration. I've turned on radar, I've turned off METARs and turned on TAFs, and I've turned off contoured elevation, hospitals, airports, and heliports. Let's start with loading a custom shapefile. Before you can turn on custom shapefile in the map menu, you have to first configure it in the configure menu. Click on User Custom Shapefile, and a dialog appears that allows you to enter parameters for your shapefile. I've downloaded a shapefile of heliports from the State of Arkansas GeoStore. I downloaded a dataset that had a coordinate system of lat long, and it's comprised of 4 different files with different file extensions. What you need to enter is the complete path of one of these files without the file extension. Enter that file name in the shapefile location field, click the Enabled checkbox, and hit Apply. The HEMS tool reads the shapefile and fills out the label attributes area. You can also see that heliport locations have appeared on the map. We'll zoom in before we do any additional configuration. You can adjust the symbol size of the heliports by changing the circle radius field and hitting the Apply button. Add a label by selecting one of the label attributes and hitting Apply. Label density can be adjusted, as can the transparency of the heliport symbols. If you'd like to use your own symbol for the heliport locations, enter the complete path to an image file in the optional symbol file field. Once your shapefile is configured, you can turn it on and off in the map menu. While we're zoomed in on Arkansas, let's take a look at the new depiction of TAFs in the display. If we put the cursor over Little Rock Air Force Base, we can see that there's a prevailing condition of light drizzle and rain with a broken layer at 900 feet and overcast at 1,200 feet. Between 13Z and 16Z, there's a temporary condition of scattered clouds at 900 feet. Then, at 17 or 18Z, conditions are becoming light drizzle and rain with scattered clouds at 700 feet, broken at 1,800 feet. You can see that the radar on the map is updating as I speak. Because the selected time is 1330Z, this TAF is represented with 2 symbols, a red symbol for the prevailing condition and a green partially filled circle for the temporary condition. If we select 17Z, we should see the symbols change to show the prevailing condition and the becoming condition, as we do here. If we animate the map, we'll see the TAF change through the whole time series. You can see at 16Z, one of the TAF symbols disappears because the temporary condition has ended and the becoming condition has not yet come into effect. Now let's take a look at saving of remote views. First, let's create a couple of views to work with. Save view. One view for Little Rock. Then we'll zoom out and save a similar view for the state of Arkansas. Now you can see that we have 2 views available. Until this time, The HEMS tool saves these views locally on the computer that you're using. Now the HEMS tool has the ability to save these views remotely as part of your Ads user account. If you don't have an Ads user account, you can do so here at weather.arrow. Click the blue Register Now button. To set up remote views, click on Configure, Remote Views, enter the credentials for your Ads user account, and if you want to log in automatically next time you start up the HEMS tool, click the Remember checkbox and hit OK. You are then prompted whether you want to load any remotely saved views into the display that you currently have running. If you're setting up remote views for the first time, you want to click No here. However, if you've set up remote views in the past and you want to bring them onto this computer, you would click Yes at this point. Now that you've configured remote views, you'll see that they're enabled in the View menu. Remote views are saved when you quit the application. So if you change your mind, be sure to uncheck Enable Remote Views before you quit. Leaving Enable Remote Views unchecked will save the views on the local computer, but will not save them to your Ads user account. Leaving Enable Remote Views checked, quitting the application, then when you go to another computer and start the HEMS tool, configure remote views, enter your credentials, at this point, you'll want to click Yes to import your remotely saved views into the current running application. The views show up in the View menu. Thank you for watching the HEMS Tool Advanced demo. If you have questions or suggestions, please go to the Ads website, click Help, and find the community forums or the contact information at the bottom of the page.